Alright guys, welcome back to Gilded Gaming and East Memories of Celceta. And when last we left off, we were still wandering around these woods. I know this is going to be a longer East, but man, we haven't found anything in a while. We're just kind of like woods, enemy. But you know what, we'll figure it out.
Leave it to me.
I think tonight I might want to focus on. Oops, get rid of this poison. Actually, let's look at our map here. So I think these are the areas of interest. These are like the entrances to places where we can't use our mini map. Keep farming all this stuff, assuming that we're gonna need it. I don't know.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. All right. Leave it to me.
Trying to get into the combat system at least a little bit. Okay. So here, okay, that's up there. We haven't actually found this entrance, have we? Up here, we didn't actually come up here. We just got close enough for it to show up on the map, huh? So this is still on the map. Interesting. We did come up here.
Come to find. Whoa, this is a nice fun.
Not sure where we're supposed to go here. Is that like a petrified tree? And so on this map, we can't see it. On this map, up there. Is it a height thing? What is that about?
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
These bodies leave behind bones a lot. We got those. Okay, that's nothing.
My turn. All right.
There's no real way that I can see to get there from here. It's underwater. We've been there. Alright, we'll go the other way then. Paralysis of poison suck. Place so we can get rid of it. There we go.
Leave it to me. My turn.
So that was basically all just a waste, but you know, we did it. We got XP and items for it, so that's the thing. Alright, let's go over here. This is the Misty whatever, right?
Leave it to me. My turn. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. I kind of.
Alright, here we go. Let's search this place. I think last time we decided that going down was good. Let's try that. To downhill. Looks to appear to have turned left. Following from a distance is strangely rather tiring. Left looks like it's going uphill. Let's go this way.
All right.
Hey, okay. So going not downhill always puts you back farther than you thought. Alright, here. There's more downhill. Okay. This way probably, but I mean, I'm not trying to leave the area, but I want to see. That's leaving. Seems like every time I kill one, another one respawns, yeah. There's like always one plant creature in here. Yeah, there's another one, see? Interesting. Okay. Still trying to make sure we're not missing any. Not missing any chests or anything. Harder to notice when you don't have the map showing you. This looks like the downward way. Is that the beginning? No, we're not. We're new. Okay, cool. It also has one of these. Alright. Progress. Misty Peak exit. This also is kind of downhill. It's kind of up. A little up at the end there. Alright, it's this way, right? Yep. Found something. The presence of beasts can no longer be felt in the surrounding area. The air is still and tranquil. Found another place to rest? Yes. Alright. Progress. My son did my hair. How you like it? Let's set up a tent. Enveloped in the clear air of the forest, fragrance of the spirit tree, Adolf felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories sealed at the back of Adolf's mind was restored. It is said that the Spartas, which live in this area, originally came from the primeval lands. The Spartas are sacred beasts bestowed upon this world by God. There are some who say God resides in the primeval lands even now, but since no one can get there, no one really knows. Interesting. I don't know what that was about.
At all.
Looks like you remembered something else. What was it this time? I was talking to a young blonde man. I was riding a beast in the river. Yeah, both of them are true. Guess that means there are really people living in this forest. Sounds like somebody different from the voice you described the mine, too. Either way, it's a pretty encouraging sign. We should be getting to the river I marked on the map very soon now. Let's see what we find there.
All right.
Let's keep moving. So finding these makes memory fragments from the area visible on the map. If you have a map. Ooh, look at this. There's like a town down here. Holy crap. Also, we're getting memories at different places. They're not in order. Let's see, that percentage 28.3. I think at 30 we might get another reward. I'm on River Basin. Yeah. I think flowers are always weak to slash. It wasn't the flower I was targeting. These guys are strike.
Leave it to me.
Where are you going? Come. I hate the... I wish that the button to switch characters wasn't circle. I hit it by accident a lot. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. Far so good. Teleport point out there.
My turn.
Stun raid. Try and not use circle. Gotta relearn that now. Oh, hello. What do we have here? More green stone, which I believe leads to emeralds, which leads to poison. Right? Sacred Beast's Lair. I want to go to that town first. This is promising. Alright, looks like we're not going to be able to get into here until we can jump out of the water. Not over 30% though. Try a new one. Hey, Shadow Konako. Yeah, we're 3D now, man. This is actually one of the newer games. This is using the more modern engine, like that was made for E7, 8, and 9. So it's got, you know, we got party members we can switch between.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
They do different types of damage, so they're better. One character's better. Like these, like Adol's better at these guys here. Like the fleshy kind of guys, Adol's better at. The other guy's better at armored guys, pretty much. Like Adol does slash and he does strike. And there's gonna be a character that is piercing eventually too. Like, so these armored carapace guys, the other guy's better at.
Leave it to me.
You have special moves you can use now. Like, yeah, that level up as well. You got items that you can collect, and there's crafting, sort of. There's a lot more to the game now. When we go back to 6, though, 6 is going to be the engine from the other games, because the engine that we saw for Origin and for Oath and Felghana was created for 6. So 6 came out, and then Oath and Felghana and Origin were made after it. So, alright, so we got a village here. Another. Oh, so this is just the dungeon marker, basically. Okay. But then once we're done with 6, all the rest of them are going to be like this.
Man, this thing's huge.
So this is East 4, by the way. This is East 4. That is correct. This place is even more amazing up close than it was from the plateau. No, 5 never made it out in America. There's no English version of 5. Seems like they're using a river as a natural sort of protection against monsters. People sure can adapt to any situation, huh? Hey, you two. You'll just stand there, you'll lure the monsters. Come into the village where it's safe. This is technically... We went backwards in time, though, so... Like, it went Origin, East 1, East 2, East 3. East 4 is actually between 2 and 3. So we've gone... This is like the first adventure we have a game for after East. Although he doesn't have Dogi with him. This guy isn't Dogi. This is some other dude named Duran or whatever. And Dogi's apparently not in this one. Or at least not yet. This is not good. I know you get more party members. Maybe he is later. But with this guy being so Dogi-like, I'm guessing we're not getting Dogi.
Uh-oh.
Don't know where this is going. Hey, you with the red hair. You've got some nerve showing your face here again. So if you missed the beginning of this game... The beginning of this game basically goes like this. We're on this city on the outskirts of this great forest. And anyone who goes in the great forest never comes back out alive, right? Well, Dogi, not Dogi, at the beginning of the game, Adol comes out of the great forest, having gone in there to adventure, but he has no memories of any of it. Like, he doesn't remember that he's a swordsman. He doesn't remember going into the forest. He doesn't remember anything that happened in the forest. He doesn't remember East. He's completely lost his memory. And we've been hired by the local Ramen government to map the forest out because they're trying to look for gold. And they think there might be gold deposits in there. And we figure we'll go back in the forest and we'll get our memories back and figure out what's going on. So these people are like, hey, you've got some nerve showing your face here again. We've been here before, we just don't remember it, right? Like, Adol's already had a whole adventure in here that we can't remember at the moment. And we're slowly getting our memories back as we go through the game. Hey, you with the red hair, yeah, you just don't show your face here again. It's your fault we can't fish anymore. Don't you dare think we'll let you get away with it either. This village could be on its last legs thanks to you.
Come on.
This is a much longer game than the ones we've been playing previously too, Konako. So like, East 1 and 2 are super short. Origin was about the length of 1 and 2, but 3 times because you had 3 different characters, right? And then East Oath and Felghana was like 10, 11 hours long, right? This one's like 22 to 30. So this one's significantly longer than Oath and Felghana. When we go back to 6, it's an older game again. It's actually going to be back to being like 11, 15 hours, something like that. But then when we get to like 7, it's more like this again. And then 8 and 9 are like 50 hours long each. Like they get much, much longer. So this game's going to take, it's going to be much more drawn out, you know? And that's why there's one of these, there's all these new systems. And there's like 16 different swords for Adol, and there's different weapons for the other characters. And there's an upgrade system where you can, like, instead of just enhancing the sword to give it a little bit more attack, or enhancing your armor to give it a little bit more defense, you can get different items and enhance your weapon or armor with that item to give it more attack or absorption or crit or poison or burning or like all kinds of stuff. You want to see me play Dirge of Cerberus? I am going to play Dirge of Cerberus, so you're in luck. I'm probably going to play Dirge of Cerberus right after 7. When I finish New Threat, I'm probably going to go ahead and take care of Dirge of Cerberus and Crisis Core and get all the 7 stuff out of the way. I'm going to save Remake for later, but I'm probably going to do Crisis Core and Dirge right around the same time I do 7. And we're playing 7 right now, you know. We started New Threat last night. I'm continuing it tonight. We're in Sector 5, going to blow up the the second reactor. And so we're gonna meet Aerith tonight. The goal tonight is to get to Wall Market. So that whole from Sector 5 reactor to Wall Market is what we're doing tonight. Dirge is either before or after the 7 movie. I mean, Dirge takes place after 7, for sure. I don't know about a 7 movie. You mean, oh, you're talking about Advent Children, yeah. What? They don't seem too happy with you at all. What the hell did you do? I have no idea. Somehow I don't think they're gonna believe you. Yeah, Advent Children is after 7 for sure. And Crisis Core is before 7. And there's all these other 7 games coming out in the next year or two. So like we've got First Soldier coming out. It's gonna be a mobile game that's a battle royale game, and it's set like 30 years before Final Fantasy VII. It involves the First Soldier. We're gonna have, you know, what was it, Ever Crisis or whatever it is. It's gonna be like literally all the games in like turn-based mode, including they're making like a game version of Advent Children and stuff, like the entire story from like before Crisis Core, First Soldier, 7, Dirge of Cerberus, Advent Children, all of it as like a turn-based game. They're saying that it's also going to include backstory for Sephiroth. Like right now, we know how Sephiroth came into being, right? We know about the creation of Sephiroth, and we know that he was a really powerful soldier, and we know about what made him go evil, right? And we know the story of 7, obviously, but like we don't know most of Sephiroth's life. There's like, you know, 20 some odd years in there that we don't know what happened. We're gonna get more Sephiroth backstory, even like young Sephiroth, and some of that stuff. So that'll be interesting. How many times do I have to tell you? He doesn't remember anything. Can you prove that? Well, no, but then this conversation is over. You're gonna get me in trouble if you keep yammering on, so stay in there and shut up. Hey, Dez! Come on, Adol. This is your doing, apparently. Come on, Adol. Say something, damn it! What did I do exactly? Stop playing innocent. I ordered some food and it's like getting here. I'm gonna make sure Des knows it's about to be here. No, no one from this village would do such a thing. It has to be you. Why did Adol lose his memory? We don't know. Something happened to him in this forest while he was exploring it, and he came back out of the forest with no memory. We don't know what happened to him yet. I don't think it's mistaking identity. He's lost his entire memory. I'm sure he did something. Such a thing being... Don't play dumb. You know what you did? You poisoned the river. Okay, he probably didn't do that.
No way.
What? That's terrible. And not just once, but many times over. Each time killing more and more fish. I see. Naturally, Adol is the #1 suspect, being the only outsider you've seen ever, I guess. I think I get where you're coming from, especially if Adol is the only outsider you've ever had visit your village before. But did anyone actually see him poison the water? This whole village survival depends on our ability to fish. Everyone here knows that, so why would any of us ever do such a horrible thing? Okay, calm down. Sheesh. You checked the whole area thoroughly, right? Of course we did. We went out to the Spartas and searched every last bend. We heard that word Sparta in one of the memories we got back. What's a Sparta? They're the sacred beasts that we raise in this village. We can't fish without them. But enough with the chatter. For the last time, be quiet. I don't have to explain any of this to you. Until we figure out what to do with you, you'll remain here and you will remain silent. Alright, go make some tacos. I ordered me some food from Chili's. We're having Chili's tonight. Sacred beasts, huh? You remember anything about them, Adol? Ooh, maybe we do. Yeah, this is the memory we just got. Adol had a slight headache and was feeling mildly dizzy. Proof of life trophy earned, okay. Ooh, here's a memory here.
Alright.
What did we get? We've been locked in here before? That'd be funny. What's the blonde guy again? When I heard of someone crossing the forest, I'd expected a well-built adult warrior. I had not expected a delicately built young man, however, younger even than I am. Regardless.
I honor the skill and courage you've displayed by crossing the territory of the
Is this a
beast.
party member?
My name
Might
is
be.
Ozma. My tribe is responsible for rearing the sacred beasts known as Spardas, and I currently serve as Selray's leader.
I want to know more about the Spartas. You seem to be a very inquisitive person. I can see why the fishermen were coerced into bringing you here. Is everyone from the outside like that? Since you're here, if you wish to know more about life in this village, I'll gladly tell you of the sacred beasts. We keep the Spartas in the building to the west of here. Come with me and I'll show them to you. Okay. So we're actually acting out the memory. We can't switch to the other guy yet. We can't go to the menu yet either, though, so okay. Let's take a look around. Okay. I'm feeling like this is gonna be a party member. Hello. Interesting animal. Mine came with a Coke. Or, I guess. This is the building where we raised the Spartas. The livelihood of everyone in this village is sustained by fishing. However, the rapids swirl perilously and the river has many different depths along its course. Given those conditions, can you imagine what it would be like to fish on a boat? Boat would be smashed to pieces. Not quite, but you'd be swept along with the current and pulled toward the center of the forest. You have a distant look in your eyes. Is everything alright? At any rate, this is why the Spartas are useful here, as you can freely swim in the rapids. The fishermen of Selray fish while riding these creatures. They are the beasts granted to us through divine providence to enable our survival. Thus we call them sacred beasts. Ah, but I must be boring you with this endless history. Why talk about them when they're right here to be met? Take a closer look. Their limbs and tail allow them to swim freely through even the most turbulent of rapids. And the protuberances along their body, particularly on the head, provide the ideal body for treading water at high speeds. Those blades on their head, in fact, are the origin of the name Sparta, which is an old term for the edge of a sword. While they technically are beasts, Spartans are docile and intelligent. They obey the orders of the villagers with little resistance and rarely act violently. We attach saddles and stirrups to them so the fishermen can climb on top. Oh, baby! That's an infant Sparta. It's so cute! Spartas develop very quickly, so it will not stay that way for much longer. They'll soon become much larger. Spartas originate from upstream. We bring them here when they are infants and raise them in this village. This village is the only place in Selray where the Spartans are raised. The reason for this is that I am forbidden from telling the other villagers how to rear and care for them. Why? Because that's the law of my tribe, and I am now the last remaining member of that tribe. Does your curiosity about the Spartans been sated now? It's late. I think it's enough for one day. I want to ride one. I have no objections to that. It is unique to suggest something like that without a second thought. You will likely feel sick at first. Though I somehow doubt that'll discourage you. Nice. I had no idea it would be such a natural to say it all. But I feel I should probably warn you of one thing. Take a look at the opposite shore. The current becomes significantly faster as one approaches. Even on a Sparta, it's not possible to cross the river completely. I would urge you not to get too close. How do you cross over there?
No.
No one knows. No one's ever been able to cross the river safely to find out. We refer to the area of the opposite lands as the primeval lands. It is said that the Spartas which now live here originated from those lands. The Spartas are sacred beasts bestowed upon this world by God. Some believe that God resides in the primeval lands even now, but since we are unable to confirm, none can say with certainty. But we're going there, that's for sure. Adol's base defense increased by 1. So, you met some guy called Ozma here, huh? Well, you really don't seem like the river poisoning type to me. It's totally possible you let yourself get dragged into something and wound up unwittingly taking part in this mess. Either way, it looks like we need to meet this Ozma person to see what he has to say. Adol knocked on the door. Again? What is it this time? I want to see Ozma. Are you for real? Do you honestly not understand your position right now? Ozma's in the middle of a meeting wherein he will determine what's to be done with you. And even if that weren't the case, he's an essential figure to our village, a brilliant leader, particularly considering his age. We would never allow you to meet with the likes of you. What? What are you? That's really not a good idea. What's happening out there? Yeah. We meet again, Adol. I've been informed of the situation.
No way.
So you were worried about Adol and came to see him, huh? That'd be an awful big help right now. So you're gonna convince everyone that Adol here doesn't remember anything and he didn't do anything wrong, right? Adol, is this man your friend? He's kind of a stranger.
I
I see. I suspected you would not choose your friends so poorly. Hey, what the hell, man? I'm right here. You said your name was Durin. You need to think about your position. You need to think your position through a bit more carefully. Let's assume that Adol did indeed lose his memories. How does that fact prove his innocence in this manner? Such reasoning will not persuade a soul, certainly not mine. Well, yeah, I can't really argue with that. Does that mean you suspect Adol too? I'm still uncertain what to believe, so I came to speak with Adol directly.
Adol.
Adol, I have a proposal for you. If you are truly innocent of this crime, that would mean the real culprit must still be out there. If you can find the real culprit, then and only then will I trust your innocence. Will you agree to this arrangement? I will. Very well, there's no time to waste then. I will tell the villagers to cooperate with your investigation. Investigation? What are we supposed to do exactly? Naturally, you will be allowed to walk around the village and I will accompany you to supervise your actions. That way, you will be able to conduct your investigation without worrying the villagers. Hey, works for me. But are you sure it's alright to lead around as suspected criminals when your guys are when you're the guy in charge? People might think you're on our side or something.
No.
I do not take sides. Proving a suspect's innocence or guilt is one of my duties as village leader, and the first step towards ending this. I do what is best for Selray. I can see why they look up to you here. Thank you, Ozma. Think nothing of it. Cool. What if you eventually get a party of 3, or is it just 2? As promised, I have explained the situation to all the villagers, and I have asked them to cooperate with your investigation, so do speak your mind of any questions you may have. That makes me nervous, seeing as we haven't proven our innocence yet. Okay, let's go see if we can find any clues. Alright, and we are going to stop right there for now. My food is here, and I'm going to eat. So, thanks for watching, guys. I will be back in about an hour. At 8 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be playing some more Final Fantasy VII with the new threat mod. So, come by for that. Should be a ton of fun. See you there. Bye.